Welcome gamers to another session of Gamer Share Experience here to Alex Axel, playing another game share my experience to all you guys. Uh, Last time I was playing Black Mirror, so I'm gonna keep playing Black Mirror, even though I don't know, I don't remember where I left off. So without further ado, let's just go straight to the game. Here we are, back to the game. Yeah, that video. Don't ask what happened. I don't know what just happened. All right, let's go to the game. Let's continue on with where we left off with the let's Tommy, take it away. Let's go to the next area. If for those who weren't in the last session of this game, Tommy is actually the loading screen. I call him Tommy because I don't know, just for fun. I need to check if everything's running perfectly. All right, so here we are at the game. Uh, I don't remember what we were doing last time, so let's check the quest log for we need to find out why Alyssa was in the attic. Alyssa was the maid that she got killed in the last chapter. Someone uh, threw her threw her into a pool of bucket filled with water, and her neck kind of dislocated, so she died. Don't remember where did I went last. So let's just keep exploring the castle. If I remember, the game is about his father died, and now he's taking ownership of the castle because it's a family castle. He hasn't been here since never. This is the first time he's been in this castle, and a lot of weird stuff started to happen. And that's where we currently are. We know the maid died down in the attic, so now we need to find out who killed her and such stuff. There's also a doctor who that is helping us solve all the mystery. She was a psychiatrist, a psychologist. I'm not sure which one is this. One was a license, the other doesn't have a license. Anyway, uh, yeah, she's trying to help. Currently, to her, she helped his dad, sent him to the loony bin, according to what he says, which is asylum. Is it asylum? Not really sure. But yeah, she was her his father, doctor. We're back at the library. Oh, just oh, here's the lawyer. This one's the guy that is taking care of all the paperwork for the family errands. Yeah.
Still working hard, I see.
A lawyer's work is never done.
May I ask you something?
So let's talk about Cecilia and Rose.
What can you tell me about my Aunt Cecilia?
Beyond her name, I know nothing about her, I'm afraid.
And Rose?
She died before I entered the Gordon service.
Cecilia and Rose, if I remember correctly, Cecilia was his aunt, grandfather. No, wait, was it or Rose? I don't remember. At that
My Aunt
part, I don't
Clara.
remember.
How did she pass?
It's a funny thing, from what I know. She had a fever, something she should have recovered from, but Lady Margaret said it was as if she didn't try to fight it and she let it take her. Lady Margaret raised Eddie as her own after that.
Lady Margaret is the... Wait, I think it's the old woman. Let's talk about the
I'm
heritage.
still debating the transfer of my ownership. I'm not sure whether to do it or not.
Well, it's not my place to advise either way, but it is part of my job to provide a conduit between you and Lady Margaret. I'm confident we can work toward a solution.
Thank you for your time. I'll leave you to it.
Indeed.
So,
The sooner I finish, the sooner I can leave.
Leave?
This place, I hate to say it as a grown man, but it gives me the creeps. And with what happened to the maid, well...
more to
Quite. So, until later then.
Alright, if I remember correctly, Margaret is the old woman, the old lady. She's the take care of this house currently. Uh, Eddie is his cousin. Apparently he sees the ghost, the same ghost that his dad saw. Oh, I'm assuming here. Let's keep exploring the castle and see if we
Eddie's
find
room
any.
I don't want to bump into Margaret. Eddie will be upstairs somewhere.
Oh, all right. Now I remember what I have to do. So I need to talk with Eddie, because we think he's responsible for that woman's death. So,
Well, that's clear enough.
so that kid is actually his father, uh, when he was little. Is this a room, or is it this the room? I think it's the other side. Is this Eddie's room? No, it's not. That's not Eddie's rooms. I think it's this one. No, it's not. All right. Okay. So that's not Eddie's room. Where is Eddie's room? Do we have to go to the attic? We can't go to the attic. The attic is locked. Who knows? Maybe it's currently open now, and we can continue on to towards the attic. Apparently so. Tommy's taking us to the attic. All right. Hurry up, Tommy. So we're currently at the attic. This is the first time we are
Well,
here.
hello, my dear Elsa. Oh, Sir Edward, you look very handsome today.
Eddie?
Why, thank you. You're as beautiful as ever, my little doe.
Okay,
Oh,
Eddie's playing with
mwah,
dolls.
mwah.
Eddie had a crush with a maid, and it died in. He was the first guy to find them.
Self-made dolls. Ugh. The stuff of nightmares.
Alright, this is say so, man. Profondo Rosso.
Eddie, can you hear me? What can you tell me about great-grandmother Rose? What did Elsa have to do? Eddie!
Come on, Eddie, talk to me. That was creepy. He pointed at the wall. The wall had a cross.
What do you see here, Eddie?
It's a cross. Don't you
Be
see it?
quite safe, the little rabbit said to his brothers and sisters. The fox is fast asleep, so the rabbits tiptoed past. But the fox was sly. He wasn't asleep at all. He opened his yellow eyes.
I've warned you before to mind your
What is
place.
going on here?
This will be the last time you defy me.
Ew. I have no idea what just happened there.
The eyes of the fox, they shone with cruel light as he punched on the rabbits and ate them all one by one. It was only then he went to sleep, his tummy full, his heart content.
Well, I'm supposed to get scared here? What's that supposed surprise? I'm not quite sure what just happened there. We found a photo piece. Alright. What else do we have here? Let's keep moving here. Can I play Smash tournament, please? Two knee mets. But I'm not playing Smash. I'm playing Black Mirror. But what does this have to do with Black Mirror? Okay, so
A secret passage.
secret passage.
What do you think you're doing?
Looking for a
That won't
secret
be long,
passage.
I hope. Look after Eddie.
Now he's going through the secret passage, and we're gonna find. He's crawling. Look at that.
Just a
It's
little further.
further. Everything's dusty, filled with webs and all. I wonder what's gonna happen. Something bad's gonna happen. Come on, come on. Any second now. Any second.
Damn it!
Press X a lot of times so he can go up. Ah, there we go. And now he's stuck there. So much for the secret passage. I guess he's gonna be stuck there.
That's it. Open wide. Good, good.
Don't want any.
That's all
What?
right, dear.
She's
Did
alive?
I tell you that John's son David has arrived? He's as bothersome as his father. Not worthy of this place. Poor Angus will never recover from the sight of John's charred remains. Selfish, selfish man.
Please. Don't.
I do not enjoy this, as you well know, but you brought it on yourself. Your son was a good man. You should not have defied him.
What the heck is going on? Now they tied up the. You are off like not doing anything or Smash event. You need to go to. There's currently no event that I
God, she's
currently know
barely
of.
skin and bones.
Last
How
event
is she still alive?
was
Tell
month
me you
ago.
didn't switch, it was in the bookcase.
You scared me half to death.
Well, you will insist on wandering off
How
without
did
telling
she
me where
got
you're
here?
going, and I just managed to avoid Lady Margaret when... Jesus God!
Alright. There's a cross there. What is that? Oh, that's a chain. Let's examine the cross first.
I saw this.
Yes, you did.
In a vision.
No.
Edward beat her with it. Used it to cripple the poor woman.
Oh my God. And he hung it there to remind her every day. Take
What
it down.
a cruel person.
You're sure?
Do it!
Are you sure? Should I follow her instructions? I'm pretty sure if I do that, something bad's gonna happen. I'm gonna leave it for later. Let's take a look.
Rose?
Can you hear me?
Rosemary? Can you hear me?
Oh, she can't speak to us.
Big and heavy. But it's seen better days. Just how long has she been chained to this bed?
100 years. I'm just making speculation. Huh.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think he shouldn't have done that.
Rose?
I'm pretty sure that old
Rosemary?
woman is possessed by something.
Can you hear me?
Casper,
Rose?
Rose,
Rose?
Rose. No. What? This guy's crazy. He's gonna break the chains? Actually, we're gonna break the chains. I got a bad feeling about this. Very bad feeling.
Rosemary, I'm David. John's son.
Your great
Your
grandson.
great-grandson.
Here, try this.
What is that?
No, like this. Gently.
Alright, 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 alright.
Who did this to you?
Edward,
I was
was
bad. I
bad.
disobeyed.
I disobeyed.
Disobeyed?
This is not good.
How
This is
did you
not good.
disobey?
Cecilia, I tried to stop him. Stop what he was doing.
Maybe she's not possessed.
What was he doing, Rosemary?
But then again, she's just.
Should not have disobeyed.
Ha! Her face is going through the
Not
pillow.
disturb him in the old wing. Never talk back.
And she dies.
Rose! Rose! What did he do to Cecilia?
I don't think you'll get anything more out of her. Poor woman.
Is she dead?
Come on, Lady Rosemary. We'll get you out of here.
No!
We can get you somewhere safe.
She looks like she's dead.
I'm safe here. In this room.
From
Safe
from the Black
from
Mirror.
the Black Mirror.
More credits. She's looking upward.
The Black Mirror. Margaret has a lot to explain.
What is the Black Mirror? That's the name of the game. That I know for sure. What is it? Alright, let's go back, I guess.
I think we need to have words with her ladyship.
So now Tommy's gonna take us to speak with Lady Margaret, and we're gonna confront her as for why that old woman is chained up to the bed, staring at a cross. It's just wrong. It's not your internet. It's actually lag. It's
Margaret,
actually jumping
we need to talk
frames.
about...
Lady Margaret, if you please.
No.
Never mind that. What the hell are you doing with Rosemary?
You're one to talk. You're just like your father, leaving nothing but fear and misery in your wake.
What?
What in God's name are you talking about?
You spoke to young Eddie, did you not? Now he's convinced everyone is trying to kill him. He has taken poor Andrew hostage and is threatening his life.
What?
Where is he?
He's taken him to the old wing, and he is armed.
What?
I'll go. I can talk to him.
You
What?
will not. You two have caused quite enough trouble already.
We? How dare you, when you continue to worship Edward, even though he drove poor Cecilia to drown herself?
I will not allow you to...
To what?
To what?
To speak the truth. To say that Edward...
Was the
He
murder?
never touched her! You come here, and you...
No, you. You are the one in the wrong here. You know more than you're saying, and we both know it. There's something in this place. An evil that has plagued our family for generations. Instead of blaming others, maybe you should look closer to home for the cause of your misfortune.
You know nothing. What
You
I
don't
did,
nothing,
what I
Jones.
do,
No.
everything, everything is for this family. How can you possibly understand?
Please, my lady, we can discuss this later. Miss Farber, you need to speak to Master Eddie.
It's interesting. He's been
Take
in
us to
this
him.
place for only 2 days and one night. This is the second night. This is the second night of this place. And how that lady just avoided the entire conversation with about Rosemary. It's like,
This way. Have a care in the old wing. It isn't used, and for good reason. A section of wall fell into the sea some years back, and the rest is falling to ruin.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna head out to a trap. That the butler and the old lady wants to kill the main character, the protagonist. I'm pretty sure they have this plot where they want to kill him. Tommy, hurry up.
Over there, sir.
Eddie?
No!
Now
No! They're after me! All of them! Trying to kill me! No! Please help!
Eddie, look at me, Eddie, just at me. It's going to be all right.
Stay back here. I'll try to reason with him.
You will not. This is what I do.
she's a psychiatrist. She will help him and will calm the guy. Alright. Now we need to move. Oh, there's
It's too dangerous to leave Leah here on her own.
Yes, we can.
Eddie? Talk to me, Eddie. Tell me what's troubling you.
Troubling me! He is! And David! They all are!
Let's
They
take a
all
look
are
what's
what,
going on there.
Eddie?
Accusing me! They think I killed her!
The maid, you mean?
But I didn't! I didn't!
I believe you, Eddie. I believe you.
I'm pretty sure he didn't kill the maid. It was the butler with his gloves and where was it? The basement. Okay. What is this?
Deep and wide. I might make it, but Eddie would see me. I might panic him.
Alright. So we need to find a way to.
He can't see me from here. This might be a way across.
Alright. We're going down. We need to stop Eddie from killing the lawyer. We cannot allow him to kill a lawyer. If he does that, then we're gonna be in big trouble. We cannot solve the things.
Steady now.
He's going way down. Seriously, what the heck happened here? There we go. Oh, we keep climbing down. He keeps climbing down. Does he even know if he can go up? It's like, and we're moving here, and we push this.
Please! Please let me go!
Alright, let's
Why
balance.
should I? You liar! Liar! I'm not! Please, I'm not! Of course you are! You're a lawyer! You think I couldn't hear you whispering about abducting me, accusing me of murder?
Oh man,
I'm
you were at the
sorry.
scene of the crime.
Sorry? For what? You said you hadn't done anything! Oh, God!
Alright, let's keep going up.
Stop wriggling about. You stay still.
Let him go, Eddie. Everything is all right. Slowly, Mr. Harrison.
Come here!
Are you freaking serious? Oh my gosh, that kid's crazy.
Seems intact. Now for some ammunition.
Ha. Gonna take.
Bits of bone. Should work if I'm careful.
Yes, it will work because that's how.
Seems.
Press square to
Let's
grab
hope this
them.
doesn't snap under the strain.
It won't snap.
What the? Leave me alone! I told you, leave me alone!
Eddie, stop! Whoa!
What? Get them off me! Get them off!
Oh no!
Hold still, you bastard!
No, no! Don't kill it!
Andrew! Andrew, no!
What just happened?
David? David?
Does he have powers now? Mind blown. Actually, the trophies of this game, it only has 5 chapters. I'm already in chapter 4, so one more chapter left. This seems quite short.
What? What happened?
Relax. Everything's fine.
Relax.
Fine.
You
Are
know
you
it.
out of your mind?
Oh, please,
He's
contain yourself,
petrified.
Andrew.
I most certainly will not. And I'm not spending another moment in this madhouse. I will fetch the police from the village immediately.
Go
I
ahead.
don't think that would be wise, sir.
Why?
Are you threatening me?
Perish the thought, sir. I'm merely pointing out the folly of driving these roads in the dark.
And besides, we may need the car if Eddie's condition worsens.
The insane brat can jump off the roof for all I care. I, for one, will rather risk my life out there than in here.
He's
Leave
gonna
then.
die.
And before you even think of telling anyone what happened here, just remember who you are dealing with. And yes, you may consider that a threat. Angus, kindly help me with young Eddie.
This old
Careful
woman
now. Just take
likes
it
to,
slowly. I'm
how does this
sorry I
say it?
didn't believe you.
Sweep things
Science
under the rug.
took a beating tonight.
After seeing what happened here, I think even Dr. Freud would agree with you.
The mirror. I think it's some kind of dark force, an ancient evil summoned by the druids.
And they lost control over it.
I believe they never had control.
Okay.
Edward knew of the mirror. He may have even understood its power.
So we know what it is, but not where.
No, we're not.
It's underground.
Somewhere.
Somewhere. Reaching it, well,
Conundrum.
that's the real conundrum.
And how not to end up like your father.
John
My father tried to destroy the mirror,
to
to
the
end
end.
the evil, but he failed. Now he's trapped in there,
So
Are you
that
talking about
boy
his
is
soul?
if
his
that's what you
father.
want to call it. All I know is we have to find a way to free him.
I need to check up on Eddie and make sure he's all right.
Are you sure?
Have you forgotten that he tried to kill you?
Exactly.
So
He
I'll
knows
be careful
what.
then.
I mean,
He's a
he
person
knows,
in
he
need,
knows it.
no matter what he did.
This is Edward's lair. And Margaret was none too eager on us prying.
No.
So we should pry.
She even avoided the
Indeed.
whole topic about Rosemary on tied with all she ended up there's a picture there. I'm pretty sure there's a picture. Picture. Let's check. What is this? Examine. All right, let's take a look what we have. We got some
This place
books.
must be a dream for a psychiatrist.
Or nightmare.
Oh, nightmare.
Son of a...
Gun? Son of a
An
gun?
army book. It belonged to Angus.
There's a page marked.
Wait, is
It
it?
details how to perform a cesarean section.
Does that mean that Angus...
Delivered Cecilia's baby. That way they could keep it out of the public eye.
Oh,
Horrifying.
indeed. What else do we have? Why is a deer here?
Looks like this is where Grandfather Edward did his work.
What do we have? We have who? Picture. Yeah.
This looks interesting.
Does it? All right. This
You were probably looking for this too, Father.
item added to the inventory.
Eddie already took everything he could find.
Oh, we got a key for
Something's
this.
missing.
All right. Let's look for our magical key. No. Dang it. Huh. Master key. Let's take a look how it is. All right. So we need the crooked pot down there, and we need the cross pot. All right. This- All right. I think we got it there. Let's see if it fits. Let's take a look if it fits. I think something's odd here. All right.
Something's missing.
All right. So apparently key is missing a part. Examine.
Looks like it is part of the key Father hid away for me.
Yeah. Can we combine it? How do we combine it?
I've never seen a key like this before. It feels like Father wanted me to keep it a secret.
One, two. All right. One, two, three. Ah, the
Still
pot.
not complete, it seems.
Oh, wow. So it still needs some pots. Interesting. All right. Now I'm taking a look how this key needs to fit in. All right. Yeah. So we can now use the key here.
Doesn't fit like that.
Ugh, doesn't feel like that. Let's take a look again. No. All right. Here we go. Let's take a look at the key and let's flip it. All right. Something's not right. Oh, okay, now I get it. So I need to put two pieces down. There we go. All right. So we got. Let's take a look how it is. Huh. No. Dang it. I'm taking a look how this key is supposed to go. there's something that is quite wrong. I think this is how it goes. Let's take a look. Ah, there we go. They magically appeared. Put it in the hole. Don't, I can't force it. Try it backwards. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Let's take it
To my
this.
dear Father Edward, you stopped me from ending my torment many times before, but on this occasion, I'm determined you will not. I do this not for myself, but for my child. A child that should never have been. A child born not from love, but from cruelty.
All right.
I'm taking my baby with me to save it from this rotten family. For it does not deserve to be cast into this world and into this damned place. Cecilia Gordon.
So Cecilia was gonna
What
take
does
it.
it say?
I don't know.
The ramblings of a lunatic. He talks of a place of great
Great
power in
power.
an abandoned
With
village.
great power comes
Any
great
mention of where it
responsibilities.
is?
No such luck. Just that it's where, as he charmingly puts
Cup of
it,
tea.
his whore of a mother pushed him out into the world.
He was born in this village,
A place
at
of
the place
power.
of power.
Yes, but it puts us no nearer to finding it.
Eh.
It does. His mother will know the location.
Of
Rosemary.
course. Rosemary.
So we need to talk with the old woman, the other old woman, Rosemary, the one that was tied and with
The
chains.
bloodstains on it are old and dry.
Yes, yes. What else do we have?
Ooh, raw alcohol.
Let's-
Eddie didn't want to do his delicate work in the dark.
What is
No
this?
sign of the village.
Oh, we can take it. I wonder what it is that we can.
Angus and Eddie. The family that slays together,
Stays
stays together.
together. Oh, his mother is a plant. No, no, it's not a plant. It's a old
Empty.
woman. Yeah.
Another of Eddie's horrors waiting to happen.
All right. I think there's nothing else here in this table that we can examine. So we move along. Let's move along. That. Not through there. Let's talk with the girl. Talk with the woman.
Found anything yet?
No.
Only a few reasons for bad dreams.
All right. Now we
Another
examine.
one.
What?
Like the symbols carved on the rocks.
Rory.
What?
Yes. He might know what it means.
Oh, yeah, the
He'll probably be
symbols on
asleep
the
at this late
lake.
hour, though.
Now
The
remember.
first time I met him was in the dead of night. So who knows? He might get lucky.
No. All right, let's keep going. Let's go back and talk with Rosemary. Wait. Let's examine that.
Ugh, the stench. It reeks of death down there.
That foul smell might lead us straight to where we need to go.
You think the
Wow.
way to the mirror might be through that abyss?
Yeah.
Perhaps. It's too dark to see what's down there.
Who knows? All right, let's go back to Rosemary. Wait. Before that, let's see what we have. We have a map. Let's examine the map.
The estate is massive. Could this all be really coming to me?
And we cannot examine the map. That was pointless. All right, let's go. Let's leave.
I needed some more time.
Seriously, girl?
Found anything yet?
Only a few reasons for bad dreams.
Oh, you already said that. It means that there's something that we need to check before leaving. I don't know what she wants us to check. Oh wait, there's something there. Oh yeah, we found a picture. Always coming to you.
This looks...
It looks interesting. That's all that you can say, man. What can you say anything else? Is there something there? I can't walk through that door. Stupid. There's nothing here. I already explored everything. Let me go. You're a bad woman. Is take the booze? Alright, let's take the booze.
I should be able to cobble together a light.
Huh. That actually makes sense. Maybe we have to do something with the items that we have. Do we have a lighter? Yeah, we have a box of matches.
A parting gift from Mother. To light my way in the darkness, she said.
Alright. Maybe the matches is not the thing that we need. Oh, Kashin. Look at that. You were right. You were right. We need to pour this into the bottle.
Cheers.
Then we put that on the bottle. And we use the
Stand
candle
back!
bottle. And we throw the bottle. Molotov! Ha! Whoa. Look at the bones.
So this is where Eddie dumped the bits he didn't need.
Look, who knows how far down these chasms go?
Or how vast the caves below are. The castle may have been built on top of wherever the mirror is kept. It doesn't look like we'll get any closer to it from down there, though.
I think we should get moving, unless you still want to look around some more.
Okay, quest is
Found
locked.
anything yet?
Only a few.
Alright, she always talked about this. Can we leave now? We can leave. Come on, Tommy, take us to the next area. Sometimes smashing lock work. True. Sometimes we need to smash things in order to progress to the next section. So that can Tommy take us to the next section.
Mr. McKinnon.
That's
Master
the problem.
David. Miss Farber.
Hi.
If you don't mind me saying, you look like you could use some sleep.
He doesn't sleep.
After seeing what happened in the old wing, I doubt I will ever sleep well again.
Right.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
No, sir. I
You
do
don't.
not think you do.
How
How's
is Eddie
Eddie?
faring?
The young master is in bed. We've ensured he's comfortable and cannot do any further harm.
I'd like to speak to him, to help us
Probably
understand why
tie
he
him
did what
with
he did.
chains.
Lady
He's
Margaret
chained up.
is sitting with him at the moment. I'm afraid he's in no
Cousin.
fit state to talk.
I hope you managed to sleep soon.
Nah.
Thank you, sir. As do I. Oh, Rory the gardener mentioned he wanted to speak with you. He's in the library.
What a coincidence.
Thank you for
I
letting me know.
also need to talk with him. This is very nice. I need to talk with Rhodey. That's the gardener. He's a weird dude. He's blind. He's blind, but he can see everything. I have no candle. So let's head out to the library. I think is he blind or he's I'm not sure. Let's go to the library. Here. Library is through here. Here we are. At the library. Where's Rory? Rory. My friend. My buddy. My pal. Where are you? Oh. Oh wow. You can barely see him there. He's part of the entire place. Look at that. Move there. All right.
Hello, Rory. What brings you to the library in the dead of night?
I don't rightly know. I woke up. Something, a feeling made me come here.
What?
I see.
I ken I wasn't much of a help to you earlier. It is not easy for me to trust folks.
From what I've
It's
seen of
not
this family,
trusting.
I cannot entirely blame you. Edward's diary mentioned an old, deserted village somewhere nearby.
I ken it. I haven't been up there in
I
years,
can't.
though.
I guess
Tis
know
a
it.
fearful place, so it is.
What happened? Why was it abandoned?
The folks there were all killed. All dead. Wiped out overnight.
Right?
Nobody goes there anymore.
But Edward did.
Aye.
I.
How
Downfall.
did the village die? It was the Druids. The
Druids
Druids using the Black
Black
Mirror.
Mirror.
Aye, it was.
Oh, wow.
They got what they wanted, drove back the Romans. Aye, that they did.
But
It cost them. Cost
a
them dear.
lot. So ugly. I could show that. That's not bad. How does he know the dreadful pain? He can't see. He can see more than you and I.
Can you take us to the village?
No, son, I canna. My eyesight's not what it was, you ken.
Maybe he's not.
And them woods are not safe with no map to guide you.
He's a
I
pirate.
can get you across
He's
the loch
he's
when you
Irish.
ken the path,
He's
though.
actually we're in the island. Ireland? Yeah, we're in Ireland. All right, we're down there.
We need to find this deserted village. It's not on the map. And I have a feeling Lady Margaret and Angus will remain as unhelpful as they have been so far.
According to the diary, your great-grandmother would know where it is, though.
Again, we need to go to this attic and talk with Rosemary. Let's go talk with Rosemary. I bet she's dead. Important people never stay alive. He's Irish, man. Tall. Can't. Come on, hurry up, Tommy. Yeah, the game is very dark. I don't have a candle. But I know where I have to go. Like, I know this house like the palm of my hand. Actually, no. I don't know this house at all. So we're heading back to the attic through the secret passage and talk with the chained up woman. No, there's no secret passage. Oh, the woman is on the floor. She's in the humble. Oh,
Rose? Rosemary, it's me, it's David. I need you to help us.
Three.
The village where Edward was born. Can you point to it on this map? Can you do that? Oh, nothing. It's like she's shut down.
She's not shut down.
Just a second.
Look what she's doing.
Try now.
Okay, okay.
There! That's where the village is. This ought to be enough for Rory to help us find the village.
We'll need a boat to get across the loch.
There's one at the lakeside.
We already helped the old woman. She was chained up to that bed, staring at a cross.
Even if we knew how...
We should go by boat.
Alright, now we have to go outside. It's interesting. The game's supposed to be scary, but so far, no scary at all. Just a second, you are bad people. They actually helped the old lady. They helped her. She was chained up into the bed. So the, being the floor is actually good for the old lady. That's his father. That guy in the painting. outside and take a boat. We're gonna take a boats. Boats. All right, Tommy, take us to the next section. I think I took a wrong turn. Where is the kitchen? I need to get to the kitchen, and through the kitchen, the kitchen is in the other side of the castle. I just realized that. So I need to take a lot of loadings to get there. Or I think I could go through here. Come on, hurry up, loading, uh, Tommy. This game is all about loading. You spend more time in loading than actually going through the castle. So you need to be one with Tommy, the loading screen. This means there's a lot of content in the next section that we're gonna go. It's taking a lot. Alright, we are outside. Now we're going down through here, where we're gonna get another loading screen. See? Famous loading screen. Floating everywhere. Now we're gonna go hop into a boat. We're gonna take this boat, and through with this boat, we're gonna get to the village.
Oh, this isn't going to move.
What?
I'm not surprised. By the looks of it, it hasn't moved in years.
What?
It's going to take more than me and you to get this into the water.
What? Are they serious? Are they really serious? It's just there. I'm gonna try to push it again. You know, second tries. She's not even helping. Come on.
Oh, this isn't going to move.
It will move if she
I'm not
helps you.
surprised.
It's going to take more than...
Alright, now we need to find something that will help us uh, push that thing down the water. Let's go into the romantic trail. Maybe we can use the car.
Andrew really has left on foot. I hope he finds somewhere warm soon and unharmed.
He was a fool to leave. And it won't make our lives easier if he does drag the authorities up here.
That's starting to sound like a true Gordon.
The keys are here.
Margaret won't be happy if we use the car to push in the boat.
All the more reason to do it. Do you know how to drive?
You don't.
There's easier ways to get around in India.
Bicycle, walking, motorcycle, cars, running, skateboard, inline, snowboard. Wait, that ain't right.
We ready to go?
We did it. Wait, what did he? What? Look at the old man. He appeared out of nowhere. We're off to find wizards. going to Hogwarts. I told you, it was the butler. It was a butler with a weapon at the house. This is a clue. This is like clue. This is exciting. We're moving to another new place outside the castle. Hurry up, Tommy. Hurry up. Nope. There we go.
What a
Oh,
bleak
wow.
place. And so quiet.
Quiet? You mean you can't hear?
As will be the fate of anyone who dares oppose this family.
Hear what?
Voices. Screams.
I'm not sure. I think I can hear something in the distance.
You can't hear nothing.
We need to keep moving. Edward must have had some sort of hideout up here. I guess it's near the place of power he wrote about in his diary.
How will we know if we found it?
I don't know. Let's talk with the old man. Are you okay, dude? Yo, pirate, you okay?
You can almost feel the deadness of this place seep into you.
That you can, laddie, that you can. I haven't been here in many a year. I dinna ken the place so well. Wouldn't have a clue where it would hit out.
The voices?
Is everything all right, Rory?
It's the bloody voices, laddie. I'm trying to keep them out, but they're loud and strong.
We'll keep looking.
All right.
I'm not going anywhere, laddie.
So Rory's gonna stay there. We're gonna examine this place. This is where his dad died.
No sign of human.
The architecture of this place, the tunnels.
So his dad died here at the beginning of the game. We know that much. He also hid something in the place. We probably need to find that. Let's stop going in circles and go to the finish. Stop moving, camera. Whoa, I got this in there. Alright. If we remember correctly, his dad left something. What is that? Confusing, confusing. So many passages. What just happened? We have another picture. Alright.
We should show this to Rory.
Rory.
Do you know what this is?
I ken it. It's a symbol the old druids would have used in their rituals.
Okay.
We'll keep looking.
I'm not going any.
Alright, I know. I know you're not going anywhere. We need to do this on our own. Let's keep exploring. Going around in circles. I went through there already.
We need to.
We need to break it. We press X a lot of times to break this door. Huh? Really? That old man keeps appearing out of nowhere.
What?
Can you hear me? Rory?
Oh no.
Is everything alright?
We let something out.
Yes, no, no, you can't say that. I tried to protect you. I didn't mean to harm her. I didn't. It was just a bear, just a wee bear.
What? What?
Rory?
What's he
Let him
talking
go.
about?
We need to keep moving.
Ha! She moved like the weird way. It's like in this way, and she just slided to the point where she started to walk again. Weird animations here. Let's examine this area.
No sign of human.
The arc.
Stop it.
This handwriting. I
It's
recognize it.
Andrews.
It's Andrews.
Who's Andrews?
Andrew. The lawyer.
What?
This is his workplace.
Whoa.
The fool. He's trying to release Edward, free his spirit from the mirror.
Do you think there's also a way to free your father?
Perhaps. The difference being that whatever is left of Edward, what I've seen, I'm not sure he's of this world anymore.
This is interesting. So the lawyer actually knows the things that's going on in this house.
Andrew keeps referring back to a spot nearby. It must be Edward's place of power.
Place of power. What else do we have? We're
Edward's
learning
birth was
a lot of stuff
during
here.
some kind of ritual. They thought he would have a unique connection to
with
the Black Mirror.
And Andrew thinks he might have inherited this trait from his father.
Exactly. Which shows he knows nothing about what the mirror is capable of,
Maybe he
or is
does.
beyond caring.
Last one in the floor. I
There
like
must be an
how
entrance
we
beneath
don't
the
have to
house
read
that
in this
leads to the
game.
Black Mirror.
The game just tells us what we
This
have
is
to
what
do.
Andrew's looking for.
Last two more. Alright. What's happened? I think he got stuck. Alright. What just happened? I think he got stuck in an animation. I he got stuck in animation. No. Why? He got stuck in the animation. I need to make sure that before heading to that last page, I should get out the rubble so he won't get stuck in the animation. Good thing that this game has autosave, or I'll be in real trouble.
This.
Yes, we know that. Let's read all the paper and the floor. We're just gonna skip it. We already know what happened.
Exact.
Yeah. Next one. Come on, hurry up. This one over here. So they need to be in a certain position in order to read. Oh, let's take this. In order to read the stuff. So he got stuck.
Listen to this. Edward
What
may
is
have had
this?
his faults, but he was not weak like my mother, who carried her weakness to the end when she took the coward's way out. Cecilia's baby didn't die with her. It's Andrew. Oh, he played me from the beginning.
Oh, the soil here has been disturbed.
Huh?
The missing pages from the Chronicles. They might detail the rituals Andrew is trying to complete. They're badly burnt, but maybe we can...
Figure it out. Oh, well, we have a puzzle here. We need to put the pieces together. All right. I think this goes here. No, that doesn't go there. All right. Where do you go? I'm gonna leave you there. I think this goes down here. No, that doesn't go there. The screaming people. The agonizing fire. Uh, I'm trying to figure out where the pieces go. Pick these pieces up. Yours and mine. This is part of, I'm not sure. Where did you go? I'm confused. Ah, there it goes. I got pieces. I got a piece there. Uh, this is flipped. That goes there. I think this goes here. No, that's not good. That doesn't go there. Ah, it goes here. All right. Little by little, we're putting the pieces. This big piece goes here. Let's put this in a better position. I think this piece goes somewhere around here. No, that's not gonna there. Ha! Nice. This goes there. I think you go there. There you go. This goes here. Stick it there. And the last piece. Boom. We did it.
That's as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can see.
Let's see what we can see.
Not much. The blood of
Of
three.
three. The soul of
The
one.
soul of one.
What does it mean?
Does...
Christ, what is this? What's happening, David?
What?
A dream within a dream. Stay close to me.
I don't know
Done
what's
this
going on.
together!
No! He can't be allowed to return!
Punches.
Come back! Come back here!
Okay, okay. I need to stay back. I need to get what he has in his hand. Oh no, 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 no. This is so hard. I got just. Oh, dang it.
Andrew seems to have tried to stop my father from enacting some kind of guardian ritual.
Okay.
Did your father complete it?
No.
I don't know yet.
Alright. I think we're done in this area. The tunnels that takes to the same place. There's no really point of the tunnels. They'll take you to the same place. Tunnels are actually an illusion to make you think this place is a lot bigger, when in reality it's just small. Everything's connected to the same place.
You cannot hide! Not from me!
Not him, not the boy!
Okay, there's the item that he hid at the beginning of the game.
It was yours.
Yes, when I was a boy. I can't believe he kept this.
This is where his dad
There's a shortcut over
turned
here.
himself into
Lead the
fire.
way.
His dad burned himself at the beginning of the game because something was following him. We don't know what exactly was following him.
Le fu le cloich gion mi muhucha. Gabo je am prish gabe mi rish.
Okay, I need to get that thing that he has in his hand, but we can't get too close to the ghost, or we might die. Oh, there's the opening. Examine it.
Stop that!
Yeah, that's what happened at the beginning of the game. Ah. Weird.
What the hell just happened?
He burned
I heard
himself.
voices, but clearly you see much more than I do.
Andrew, John, David.
So did your father complete this guardian ritual? Do you think it worked?
I don't know for sure, but I think it must have. Otherwise, how could he still be helping us? I feel like he's trying to reach out to me, but I can't quite touch him.
Is there any way of freeing him from wherever he is now?
I can only hope there is.
Andrew and John.
My father came here to free himself. Our family of the curse. But he found out that Andrew was up to something even worse, and he tried to stop him.
The Black Mirror.
Andrew was trying to use its power to return Edward, or whatever Edward has become, to this plane of existence. This world.
The fool. He just needed to look around here to see the mirror can't be controlled, can't be trusted.
We need to get Rory and get back to the castle before Andrew finds the entrance, if he hasn't already.
He hasn't already.
And we need to warn the others about...
Oh no. We press X a lot. If not, we're gonna die. Oh no! Rory! We press X before we die.
You are too weak, Sweet Gordon, just like your father.
I'm more shocked that she's not doing anything. She's like standing there looking at us, beating each other.
A murderer. A pathetic old man. You could never do what needs to be done.
Done. Okay.
Rory! Rory! Are you hurt?
Let me have a look.
Dinna fash yourself, lassie. I'm fine.
He's been worse.
What did Angus mean about you being a murderer? He wasn't just talking about himself, was he?
No.
Just the ramblings of a dying man.
No more excuses. If you want our trust, then be honest with us.
Aye, you're right.
You're right.
It was a long time
Long
ago.
time ago.
I
There was
wasn't the
this
man I am
mirror
now.
in a place.
I had a
But then there
temper
was
on
this
me.
lamp.
A drink.
Oh wait.
You night I got mad and oh God forgive me, I killed my wife and bairn.
Oh
And
wow.
the Gordons.
They covered it up.
That they did.
That's why you've worked here all these years.
You owe them.
You owed them.
I'm a selfish old man. Hiding out here, feared the Gardens would turn me in.
And Edward? Did you know?
I kenned what he did. But I was too big a coward to do anything.
The
Oh wow.
voices you were hearing earlier, was it your wife?
Her and Cecilia, aye.
Oh wow.
Andrew.
Andrew? What
I
about
think
Andrew?
he's Edward's son.
What? No, it can't be.
He's what, Rory?
Cecilia's bairn. I made him give him away. I kenned we should have put him down instead.
Oh,
You gave Cecilia's baby away. What about her husband?
Oh, Edward had taken care of him a long time ago.
We need to get back.
I don't
Guess
know
a
what's
hand up
going
with
on
you.
right now.
Help me back to my glasshouse. I need to show you something.
Now we're heading back to the castle. Rory wants to show us something interesting. Even though he's almost dying. He was stabbed in his stomach. And he's still... That's one tough old man. And he's also blind. This is incredible. But I knew the butler was the evil person. I know he was killing everyone here in the house. I knew from the moment I saw him.
Can we give you a hand?
From what you told me, your father cast a guardian spell, and it cast it for you, son.
Why?
For to help you, to contact you from the other side. Yet you're
Take me
special, lad.
on the
I think you
other
likely have the
side.
power of a high druid.
Hello,
Someone with
hello.
a powerful connection with the spirits.
What's he doing?
It's the same symbol I saw my father make before he killed himself.
Shh. Give me your hand.
What?
Ouch!
Don't be a wee un. Now, drip your blood onto the symbol.
His father.
Father.
I'm not really sure what's going on in this game right now.
There, laddie. The link with your father will be stronger now.
And you're
Thank you.
you gain a new skill.
Oh, don't thank me. You'll need all the help you can get for when you reach the mirror. You're not to go down there until your bond is completed. There's still unfinished business between you and your father. I just dinna ken what it is.
I've been thinking about the mirror. About what it does, Rory. I think
What?
that it was responsible. For what you did to your family, I mean.
Thank
It,
you for your
it
words,
makes people
lass.
go
But
insane.
that doesn't change the fact that I did it. It doesn't ease the pain. It doesn't stop their guilt. There's still things you don't know about, lad. About your father and his past.
You need to find
But
out
you
yourself.
need to find out for yourself. Do not face the mirror with doubt in your heart, or you leave nothing of you.
Oh wow.
It's all for me, no.
Nonsense. We will get you help. I can...
No, I see. I'll be with my wife and parents soon. She always told me for a gardener I was never very good at growing a beard. She were always right, my girl.
What a weird way to die. Animation stop. Oh, we completed chapter 4. That leaves you one more chapter to go. Alright, Tommy, take us to the next chapter. Oh, we're riding?
Blood.
We need to be careful.
Alright. So now where we have to go. Huh. See you on the other side. Oh, great.
It's not her blood. Here, let me help you.
I will be fine, thank you.
Andrew, where is he?
He has taken Eddie. I tried to stop him, but he struck me. Me. There was a madness in his eyes. I do not understand what is happening. First Eddie, and now Andrew.
Open your eyes. See your husband for what he really was. A pawn of evil. An evil that infected and corrupted every life around him.
How dare you speak about my Edward like that? or about the family he protected all his life. He was a man like no other.
That he was, though not in the way you think.
It was a mirror.
I will not hear another word from you about my husband.
We don't have time for this. Look in the desk in the old wing if you will not believe us.
Oh no.
She might know more. We need to talk to her again.
Without
attacking her.
Oh, of course. You're right.
The mirror. We should have talked about the mirror. Why did I talk about Edward? Let's head towards her. Go. I think she went this way. Let's go to the west wing or east wing. Not sure which wing is it though. So let's go to this side. We basically see more loading in this game than we actually see about the game. Everything's loading. Loading everything loads. There she is.
This isn't him. No, my Edward couldn't have written this.
Are you sure? Alright, let's take a look at the examine this.
It's marked somewhere around Australia or Tasmania.
What does the mark mean, do you think?
I'm not sure. But I think I've seen a similar globe in the master study. It's marked somewhere around Australia or Tasmania.
What does the mark mean, do you think?
I'm not sure. But I think I've seen
I'm
a
trying
similar
to
globe
skip
in the
this.
master study.
Oh, we got a clue there. It's like, I'm gonna talk to you, so let me move backwards and stay here.
Listen to me, Lady Margaret. This is important. Rory said there is something unresolved between my father and I. Do you know what he meant?
I didn't know your father as well as I would have liked. I'm sorry,
I'm no
This
help.
is not the time for secrets, Lady Margaret. Just look at what this has brought us.
I'm sorry. All that is happening, it makes no sense. All I can tell you is that your father was obsessed with the model of the castle in the master study. I have avoided that room for years.
Do you know how Andrew got through the passage in the fireplace?
No, I don't know. I thought I heard him sneaking about the Great Hall before he came into Eddie's room, but I cannot be sure.
Alright. We got two
How do you
clues.
feel about your darling husband now?
David, that's not helping.
Don't be a douche about it, man.
He couldn't have written this. It must have been Andrew. Or young Eddie.
Yes.
Yes, that's who it was. Not Edward. Not my Edward.
I know this is difficult to hear, but there is a madness coursing through the Gordon bloodline, and you know it. You've seen it tear our family apart.
And kill each other?
Andrew is the outcome of this madness, the result of what your husband did to Cecilia.
No. He would have never touched her. Never.
Would you like to sit down, Lady Margaret?
No. I'm all right. It's just...
I'm very confused.
He was always good to me. He did love me. In his way.
What?
We need to get moving. Andrew could be doing anything to Eddie right now.
Young Eddie doesn't deserve this. You need to save him.
We'll try.
This game has so much weird
Is there
animations.
anything you know about your husband? Something that could help us save Eddie's life?
I don't know what it is, but I do know that Edward considered it valuable.
What did I got? What did she give me? Alright, I got an item. Oh no.
Rose,
How
how
did
did
I...
you... 5 years. I did what had to be done. For our family. What else could I have done?
That's actually funny. Like two old women fighting there. Beth and Joanne. Uh, that's just that was just insane. People just drop dead here. How did the woman get past those? What? This doesn't make any sense. All right, let's just go to the study and use the put the different things on the model. This is insane. I think the old woman was hiding on back, so the doctor and didn't see her. It point to Australia.
Oh, locked. Oh, locked.
Huh.
Hmm.
Oh no. Huh.
Looks like it is part of the key Father hid away for me.
I keep pressing the wrong button.
The final part.
The final part of the key. Alright, let's take a look how we're gonna put this. Alright. So we need to spin it. Okay, I think. No, no, we're doing it wrong. This is a pain. This is a pain. This is a very annoying key. Alright, we got that there. Let's take a look what we have. I don't think that goes there. I'm pretty sure that doesn't go there. Does it? Alright, so then these pieces. Right, let's take a look. Let's take a look how this goes. Oh wow. Oh yeah. So I need to rotate the. This is not. This is not funny. Okay, I had the part there. Okay, good. That goes there. That goes there. Does that go there? Uh, let's just try it.
Hmm. It doesn't fit.
The thing is that it's an easy puzzle. The thing is that the key's so hard to move around. Let's take a look if that the way it needs to go.
Hmm. It doesn't fit.
Does not fit.
Hmm.
I know, I know. Let's keep exploring the key. Alright, let's start from the down part. Then we move this one here. And we move this one there. Once here. Is it, does it go like that? Yeah, let's try it.
Hmm. It doesn't fit.
This is annoying. This is how you make the game last longer. I'm pretty sure. Okay, maybe I need to put this here. And I should rotate the key like this. Then I'll rotate. This is the. This one goes there. Uh, this time.
Yes, perfect.
I made it. Okay. So let's rotate. Something about Australia. So let's look at Australia. Right. I think I passed. Was it there? Nothing happened. Do I need to go back and check the thing? Or maybe there's two parts. Let's go to the study. Come on, Tommy, hurry up. There's one in the study. So the one in the study tells me, uh, do you really have to do that?
Here's another one.
Alright, let's take a look. That's South America. South America and Australia.
Like the one in the old wing. But the marking runs through Spain.
Spain. Australia and Spain. Alright. Before we leave Australia and Spain, let's put the things. This one's a lot easier, I think. We just. Alright. I think this is easier. Just need to move each side to each location. This goes this side. This goes this side. Right? Let's take a look. top. That's okay. We're taking that. That's the top because that's on top. This goes this way. Then this goes downward, and this goes that way. Take a look. Yep. Now we're gonna put it there.
Not like this.
What? Guess I put it wrong. Let's take a look again. Oh, I forgot to take in consideration that piece over there. Ah, alright. The key goes like this. I need to rotate everything. Uh, and one more. Let's take a look what they have. I think I did it wrong. Let's take a look.
Looks complete now.
What?
Not like this.
He lied to me. He lied to me. Alright, let's take a look at the key. Yeah, I definitely did something wrong. Let's rotate. Take this one down. Gonna rotate this one up. There we go. Let's take a look what we have. Right, so we need to flip it this way. There we go. Oh, we got the key. Alright, so we need to flip. This was upward. This one that way. And I think we got it wrong. Yeah, we did it. We got the key on the wrong way. This one that way. Flip this one. No, no. This one. And there we go. I think we should try it now. Let's try it. There
Stop your whining!
we made it.
You are seeing something again, aren't you?
Guess his.
Yes.
Give it back! You killed her! It's your fault!
So that's why he buried it in Cecilia's grave.
Okay.
A hidden switch.
What the heck, dude? I need to stay not too close to them. The ghosts tend to kill people here if I get too close to them. So I need to get him when he's doing that. That's the floor.
He's in the grip of the mirror.
Alright,
What did you see, David?
My father.
Edward.
And Edward, he...
It's all right. Take your time.
I need to move this. There we go. I'm not sure what happened if I just leave it without touching it. Maybe he goes insane. So Now we're gonna try to.
Margaret covered up the fact that Edward didn't die by accident. He was murdered.
Oh wow!
Murdered? By whom?
By my
My father.
father.
Your father?
Yes.
Are you sure? He would have only been a child then.
Yes,
I
he
am
was.
sure. And yes, he was. Lady Margaret sent him to boarding school soon afterwards. She was scared of him.
I
And I
suppose.
suppose that's why she was afraid of me too.
Oh, cursed
All
blood.
this time. Trying to prove my father wasn't mad. That every man in the Gordon family isn't destined to become a murderer. But that's exactly what he was.
A murderer.
He was only a child. Maybe the mirror drove him to it.
Was it the mirror?
It did.
Was it?
I saw the darkness take hold of him. But does it matter though? Like Rory said, it doesn't wash away the guilt.
It does.
Sooner or later I will be shedding innocent blood too. I
hope
shouldn't
not.
follow Andrew down there. I could end up a monster like every Gordon before me.
You're
and you should
protected,
go.
man. You're
Just
protected.
get yourself away from all
You need to
this.
solve this case.
Nonsense. You're the only one who can stop Andrew. You're armed with the knowledge your father never had.
Exactly.
And remember, he did everything in his power to protect you.
He protected
He sacrificed
you.
himself.
He protected that woman over there.
He saw the horrors on the other
woman.
side.
He protected
And
old
still
man.
did it.
Now that you know the things that happened to him when he was a
None
child.
of those happened, but
You are right. He wasn't the father I needed in life. But in death, he gave everything for a mere chance to protect me.
all right. Can we move along? I want to solve the model. I want to put the pieces in the model.
I forgive you. Thank you for everything. Now let us stop this madness once and for all.
All right. The owls who are not. So let's examine this. Interact.
Margaret covered it up. She even lied about Edward's death. She told everyone it was an unfortunate accident.
An unfortunate accident. What is that? What the heck is that? So, what about this? Do we need to use it?
Another part of the model, and it's stained with what seems to be old blood. Why did Father bury this when he was a child? A note about a library, a key, and some sort of broken toy. Should I even try to read any real meaning into all of this?
So, this is for nothing. I kept those items for nothing. This is stupid. This is stupid. Alright. Let's save this game. Sadly, this is all the time I have. So, alright. Let's go. Alright. Again, thanks for joining for another System of Game Share experience. This is all the time I had to play this game. Tune in to next time where I'll probably play like 15 minutes or so because that's the only thing that is. I don't think there's much to the game besides the whatever's gonna happen to his father or whatever. So again, thanks for watching. This has been another session of Gamer Share Experience. I'm your host Axel. If you like our content, make sure to hit that like button. If you have anything to say to us, leave a comment in the section below. We're very interested in what you have to say. Uh, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that, and share with your friends, of course. So again, this has been another session, and till next time, goodbye.